First season of NBA basketball. How excited are you?
Oh, man, Kevin, on a scale of 1 to 10, can I go 20? I mean, we've been waiting for these games to start for months. The offseason seems endless, and there's always drama about player movement, who's going where, and expectation, but nothing better than getting that ball thrown up. And let's see these guys go at it.
A look at the Magic starting group. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards, and it's Wagner in at the 5 spot.
Bogdanovich focused on scoring on the inside, and when he gets close to the basket, it looked like he was hungry to get 2.
Kicks it out to Wagner. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Now Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. Back to Bogdanovich. Capella dishes to Daniels. Hunter, the pass to Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Johnson's shot is off.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks streak, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21. That was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That's his first foul. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And Daniels up top. He's covered by Suggs. 6 to shoot. Bogdanovich dishes to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And that's where you want to feed Clint Capella deep down on the interior part of the paint. Let him power it through.
Now, here's Suggs. He had 15 points last outing. Caldwell Pope kicks to Wagner. Jacks up a 3. And it's Wagner missing.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long.
Caldwell Pope against Johnson. Suggs with the steal. And here we go. Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Smart and decisive when gambling defensively. Suggs excellent at forcing turnovers.
Daniels kicks to Bogdanovich. Hunter on the wing. They get it back.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Caldwell Pope outside. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Bogdanovich against Caldwell Pope. Fires the three. Buries the long-range jumper. Bogdanovich has got 7 points.
How about that touch, Bogdanovich? That time from way out.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. Looking for a breather. And maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Banchero. And it's Wagner missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
They grabbed their own miss. Pass to Daniel. Capella against Banchero. Capella with a screen on Wagner. Hunter, the pass to Bogdanovich. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Suggs. Hits it from 3-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Daniels with it. He's covered by Suggs. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Hits the 3-point bomb. He's got 10.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Caldwell Pope to the left side wing. And Johnson with the stuff.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome today.
Here's Anthony. Pass to Black. Lets it go from deep. He can't hit that time. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Hawks lead by 11. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Atlanta.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. They've got Cole Anthony. Also, Black out there. Isaac out there with Harris. And it's De Silva in the power forward. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. And you know, one person here tonight, often not seen, but definitely heard, music producer and my guy, London on the track.
A staple in the Atlanta hip-hop scene. A number of rappers have called him the best producer in the business. That's high praise considering the competition.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. And a quick look at how Atlanta's schedule shaping up. On Friday, they'll head out on the road to face the Pistons in Detroit. And then on Saturday, the Chicago Bulls come into town, tipping off a homestand for them.
And you know, for that matchup with Washington, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see their lineups get sorted out.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
In terms of defense, Greg, the Magic have taken some big steps forward.
Oh, they really have. It was a focus for them last season, and it has paid off. They were the kind of team nobody wants to face, and it led to their first playoff berth since 2020.
Sinks the triple.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Harris finds Isaac. Here's Black. Back to Isaac. Anthony in the corner. Isaac a screen on Bogdanovich. 4 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Capella. And now here comes Daniel. Leading the break. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Love the burst from Daniels in transition to get out there on the break.
For 3, Harris. Rebounded by Capella. And here's Atlanta. Good momentum, 8 straight points. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws. It's on Cole Anthony. And DeAndre Hunter is a plug-and-play type of wing. He can fit in anywhere.
Yeah, really good at spacing the floor, getting better at creating for himself, Kevin. And defensively, he's a solid on-ball defender that can switch up to multiple positions. Who in the league isn't looking for a talent like that?
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And finished off by Wagner.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Atlanta.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitively, and talking trash is welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. And that combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks. Daniels dishes to Hunter. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
And checking out some numbers for Jalen Johnson. Coming off a terrific season. Last season put up about 16 points. Again, 8 rebounds and 3 assists. And he's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games. Dominating the glass is his trademark.
I feel like those rebounds are wearing down and eroding the opponent. His effort right now, physically and mentally, has been good.
Atlanta leading by 17. Pass to Bogdanovich. Knocks down the 3-ball. 16 points for Bogdanovich.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Suggs. Ben Carroll left side for 3. Caldwell Pope. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Retaliation triple from KCP.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Here's Capella. Hunter, bounce pass. Pass to Johnson. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Here's Daniels. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his 4th assist in this one. Caldwell Pope pass to Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
Capella sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Pass to Hunter. Now Daniels. The 3. The putback. And it's Wagner with the rebound. There's 21 seconds left here in the second. Puts up a 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Bogdanovich left side. Johnson, that's for 2. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's Atlanta leading by 17. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Direct your attention to center court and get ready.
You know, right now for the Hawks, you really get to see what they're made of. After your hard work in the offseason. Yeah, you have big...
And let's move on now to those first 2 quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Orlando Magic.
There.
And that concludes...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Bogdanovich really making a difference here.
Yeah, the passing he brings to the table on full display through the first 2 quarters.
Doing a great job of just setting guys up and demonstrating just how important ball movement can be.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Okongwu. Hands out there with Rizeshe. And it's Roddy in at the 2-guard position. Okongwu finds Nance. Okongwu with it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jonathan Isaac. The Hawks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Over the course of a season, each team takes on a certain personality. Brent, do coaches try to shape that personality based on their roster?
Well, Kevin, it's a great question, and I think the best coaches in our league adapt to the personality of the team as it starts to formulate throughout the season. You lean in to what guys naturally are. Some success comes with that.
Pass to Roddy. Traps in the tray. Roddy's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
And that one, good.
And Isaac is rapidly becoming a load for the defense. He utilizes that huge frame to get the shot he wants in the paint.
Rizeshe in the corner. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Black. Here's De Silva. Fires for 3. Okongwu grabs the board.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And the Hawks have been part of the play-in tournament 3 consecutive seasons.
Yeah, since that run, Kevin, in the 2021 conference finals, it has been tough sledding for Atlanta. They've really been stuck in middling in that 7 to 10 range, which is forcing you to play some tough opponents in those early rounds. They have not overcome that.
The shot's good from Nance.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Here's De Silva. Atlanta with the rebound. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. And the dunk by Rizeshe.
Chemistry at its best. That's unreal, alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Pass to Bufkin. Lets it go from the wing, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Here's Bufkin. Top of the key jumper, no good. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Kevin, we are seeing a new generation taking over the NBA. Commissioner Adam Silver says stars can be created much quicker these days. Sports is a meritocracy and talent gets rewarded. With a social media community in the billions for basketball and a global market for talent, new and different stars end up emerging. Kevin?
Which is always good for the game. Great to see. And David, a great report again from you. Thank you.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Bufkin. On the wing, Nance. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
10 seconds.
And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season, that's really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round. But it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
Anthony kicks to Isaac. They get a hand on it. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You 2 players.
Back to Anthony. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Clock is at 3. De Silva, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Baseline jumper. And that one comes up a bit short.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up a quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll return shortly. And while we can, now let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So on the floor for Orlando, Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Wagner in at the 5 down low. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Caldwell Pope against Bogdanovich. In the corner, it's Capella. Clock at 6. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Every year, Clint Capella up there, one of the highest percentage field goal shooters we have in the NBA.
Here's Banchero. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
What confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. Second chance shot. That's good from Banchero on the assist from Wagner.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Johnson outside. Back to Daniels. Lobbed up there for Johnson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
nice pass and strong finish. Johnson just powering that one down.
Here's Wagner. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
Magic ball.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Caldwell Pope for three. And it's Jalen Johnson with the foul.
Jalen Johnson.
That is his first foul of the game.
Team first.
Here's Suggs. It's good from long range.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
Outside Bogdanovich. Beyond the arc. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Caldwell Pope pass to Wagner. Banchero against Johnson. Here's Wagner. That one drops for him. Wagner's got his first points of the night.
Oh, good job executing inside. Wagner in total control down there.
Daniels dishes to Johnson. Hunter, no one around him. Nice open look, but it's no good. Lando's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Banchero finds Caldwell Pope. Shoots. Again, the Magic score.
Such a nice looking jump shot. Solid mechanics, fluid. Banchero's special.
Bogdanovich. That's for 2. Johnson, the pass to Bogdanovich. Over Caldwell Pope. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. 5 to shoot. Over Caldwell Pope. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Yep, it counts.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Hawks.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Bogdanovich.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
And here is Suggs. Puts up a deep 3. Basket good. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know they're fans.
All right, DA, thanks again. That concludes the first game of the NBA season.
like to get into the half-court stand. They like to play at their pace.
Yeah, and there's not many teams like that anymore, but it's all about the details and execution for these teams to maximize their possessions.
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. Hero is the 2 with Butler as the 3. Jovic and Bam play together inside. And it's Rozier in at the 1. And Miami has possession following the score by Atlanta. Now here's Rozier. Not a lot of room. Right wing. Adebayo against Capella. 5 to shoot. Here's Jovic. Outside for Rozier. Here's Adebayo. Rebounded by Johnson.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Back to Bogdanovic. Here's the 3. Rebound Miami.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
One of the more consistent players in the league, Stan, Bogdanovic.
Yeah, Brian, averages in double figures every year, shoots it well from deep, a very underrated ball handler and playmaker. You love having guys like Bogdanovic that you can rely on every night.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools showing his hops on that one. What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring up.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside for Butler. And Jalen Johnson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And Rozier doesn't fear contact. He welcomes the chance to get to the line whenever he can.
Coach, when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, you got to start with Trae Young.
One of the most exciting players to watch in the NBA, Brian. He can shoot the ball from anywhere on the floor. He's a great ball handler and one of the most creative passers in the game.
Bogdanovic, that's good.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
Up top, Hero, defended by Bogdanovic. Now here's Rozier. Defense is right there. And Adebayo slams it in.
Yeah, Adebayo there throwing it down with a little attitude.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Bogdanovic against Hero. Pulls up. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Bogdanovic has got 5 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. I wanted to know how he planned on tackling the Jimmy Butler problem. He told me I want to make everything as hard for him as possible, anything we can do to bother him and to get him to be even a little less aggressive, trying to put out the fire before it starts. That's the plan. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. The Hawks lead by 5. Outside Hunter. Pass to Capella. Back to Hunter. Outside Bogdanovic. Here's Daniels. And Rozier pulls it down. To the middle. Here's Jovic. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
On the wing, Daniels. Pounded by Rozier. The ball's knocked loose. Bogdanovic passes to Johnson. Here's Daniels. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, slick play call by Daniels. Pick and rolls give him room to operate, and he does not waste it at all.
Now here's Rozier. He's covered closely. Bogdanovich against Hero, and the shot goes in.
They have no answer defensively inside.
We've got 22 seconds left in the opening quarter. Bogdanovich against Hero. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
They're one of the more consistent scorers in the NBA. Bogdanovich is an asset for this team.
2 shots.
And so Bogdanovich nails them both.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
To the left side wing. Adebayo finds Butler. Beyond the arc. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. The Hawks on top. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Filling out the wings is Bogdanovich and Hunter. Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Daniels in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And Jalen Johnson is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Here's Butler. 15 in his last outing. Kicks it to Hero. The 3 ball. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Hero's got 5 points.
Yeah, he's so skilled at attacking at a moment's notice. Hero goes straight into his shot.
Hero against Bogdanovich. For 3. Rebounded by Jovic.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Well, Coach, the Heat have had some deep playoff runs recently, making the finals twice in 5 years.
Yeah, Brian, and what's really interesting is that they've only been higher than a 5 seed once in that span. They just hit a different gear in the playoffs.
Here's Daniels. Johnson a screen on Rozier. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Well, anyone can tell you Bogdanovich is a volume three-point shooter. It's the focus of his game.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team the win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
You can tell Bogdanovich is in an attacking mindset right now, being aggressive and getting rewarded for it.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Hero with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Here's Jovic. Shot clock at 5. Here's Hero. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. Bogdanovich from long range. Up again. Rebounded by Butler. Heat trail by 5. Down low. Here's Rozier. So it'll be 2. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
The play is under video review under NBA rules. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
Disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
That free throw good from Rozier. Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
Daniels passes to Bogdanovich. Off the mark there with a three.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Butler. Inside. Hero on the wing. Rozier outside. Here's Jovic. Rozier outside. Again, the Heat misses.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Capella, screen on Rozier. Bogdanovich from long range. Sends it home from three-point land. Bogdanovich has got 15.
Well, that's too much space for Bogdanovich, especially from the corner.
Hero, pass to Rozier. Hero, screen on Bogdanovich. Rozier from outside. Knocks down the triple. Rozier's got 5 points in the quarter.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
On the wing, Rozier. 10 points for him. Pass to Adebayo. With the teardrop. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds now. And now the Hawks on the break. Johnson finds Bogdanovich. Here's Daniels. Now here's Hunter. And there's the whistle. That'll go on Terry Rozier. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Well, he's going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that second foul.
Adebayo with a steal.
Excellent anticipation there to come away with the steal.
And could be a prolific night for Rozier. He's going on the attack and getting rewarded for it.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Daniels. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Terry Rozier picks one up.
Yeah, well, that was clearly a foul.
2 shots.
And he makes both free throws.
You can call Dyson Daniels a 6'8" point guard. He is great handling the ball, and let me tell you, few better defenders than Daniels in the league.
Outside for Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Just 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. The shot misses. And so it's Bogdanovich making things happen for the Hawks. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm joined now by Coach Quinn Snyder. And
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
I think for Atlanta, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, And circling back to the first half, things have not gone as planned for the Miami Heat.
I only have 2 words for you.
Appreciate you joining.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, Bogdanovich really making a difference here.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. We got Kevin Love. Josh Richardson out there with Duncan Robinson. Then it's Jaime Jaquez, and it's Highsmith in at the 4. Over the last few years, Atlanta struggled defensively, Greg.
Yeah, the Hawks haven't been better than 20th in defensive rating since 2017. They've had some great offensive teams during that time, but their defense has held them back.
Stan, you've coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have the guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
Here's Richardson. Banked it in off the glass.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
The Hawks leading. Second half of basketball. Just over a minute played so far. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Richardson, the pass to Love. And here's Robinson. Back to Love. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Love's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Pass to Rizachet. It's hauled in by the Heat. Here's Highsmith. Still no points. Love passes to Robinson. For the lead. Robinson on the wing. Yep, that one's good. And the Heat lead by 1.
Great patience shown by Robinson, just allowing the play to develop.
Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Love for 3. It's rebounded by Rizachet.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Showcasing his athleticism. Plays like this are why you got to be excited about Rizachet's future in this league.
Outside Richardson. Pass to Jaquez. He drops it from range. Jaquez has got 6 in the quarter.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
And you think about what Jaquez has done early in his career. It's pretty impressive, Stan.
Well, Brian, people tend to underrate college players who play multiple years. He was basically a finished product before he reached the NBA.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Pass to Matthews. There's the drive. Got it.
And since the break, both teams are increasing their intensity and really getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in this second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
Outside Robinson. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Richardson. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Jaquez. They get it again.
Atlanta foul. Roddy. His first. Team's first.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Richardson goes in. Pass to Robinson. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. Robinson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Rizachet. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. There's a screen by Love. The kick out to Richardson. Outside Jaquez. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. Hawks ahead, up by 1. And right. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We got Rizachet. Onyeka Kongwu is out there with Larry Nance. And it's Matthews in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Here's Matthews. Clock at 6. Here's Rizachet. Tries again. And the layup is up and in. Rizachet's got 10 points in just the second half.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Left side, Richardson. Into the lane. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Here's Roddy. Robinson defending. Here's Nance. Okongwu, the pass to Nance. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Well, Coach, how about the Eric Spoelstra story? Started as a video coordinator with the Heat back in '95. You were an assistant in Miami back then.
Yeah, look, Brian, even then, Eric is one of the rare guys that all of us on the staff knew right from the beginning that he had all the makings of a great coach. Players trusted him and had confidence in his ability to help them.
From the video room to the Hall of Fame one day.
No question.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Johnson, he's checked in for Nance. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
And Daniels doesn't mess around. When he's charging inside, he's focused on the flush.
Team first.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Adebayo passes to Jovic. Adebayo with it. Shot clock at 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, that's his comfort zone. That's where he lives. Adebayo's so strong in the paint.
Here's Daniels, pounded by Rozier. Daniels, that one's true. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Pass to Jovic. There's the drive. Hero outside. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, they're right to trust Hero in these moments. He's a very reliable scoring option.
2 minutes remaining in
Here's Daniels. Gets the bucket and the foul. Terry Rozier picks one up.
And how about Daniels embracing the spotlight? He loves hitting these big-time shots.
Richardson's checked in for Rozier.
Those and-one plays can be real backbreakers in a close game.
1:52 left to play in the fourth. Here's Hero. Rebounded by the Hawks. Right side Hunter. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Hunter. Capella, screen on Butler. Now here's Bogdanovich. The Hawks need to get one up here. Outside Butler. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
.105 left in the fourth quarter. Outside for Butler. 4 on the clock. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Johnson a screen on Hero. There's Bogdanovich with the three. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
And Bogdan has played in big games before, and this experience translating into him being ready to take important shots.
Butler passes to Adebayo. Here's Jovic, covered by Johnson. Hero outside. The rebound by Atlanta. Now Bogdanovich. So it's Atlanta who scrapes by with a win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward.
opening day, and what a great day it is. Greg, what are these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that offseason work.
So here's Miami's starting group. In the forward spot is Butler and Jovic. The guard set is Rozier and Hero. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. Knocked away. Rozier the pass to Butler. Back to Rozier. Shot clock at 5. Banchero grabs the board.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Nifty move. And finished off by Wagner.
Wagner able to bounce to the rack and throw it down, and he'll do so just about any time he has the opportunity.
Rozier. And the layup is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
What a slam from Wagner. When he gets that close, he is going for it.
Well, the Magic last year, Clark earning the number 5 seed in the East. It was a giant step forward.
It certainly was, and I tell you what, they've got an impressive, very impressive young core. And this was the first time they made the playoffs since 2020, and now the minimum expectation is a playoff appearance, and I think they'll be able to deliver on that.
Now here's Caldwell Pope, and it's off from three-point range.
They have been rolling. That's their first miss of the game.
And it's contagious. Caldwell Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And it's the Heat with the ball. 4-point game. Caldwell Pope brings the double team. Butler kicks to Adebayo.
Caldwell Pope really good at staying in front of his man. He likes to make it difficult for whoever he's on.
Here's Wagner. It's hauled in by the Heat. Last time they met was in Miami.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
And it's Wagner missing. He'd have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And that one's good by Butler.
Butler challenges the opposing team everywhere on the court. Never afraid of any situation. He'll battle you down low.
Carter down low. Outside for Caldwell Pope. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession by himself. And slam dunk by Butler.
Tell you what, you cannot let Butler get loose in these fast break situations. He's too quick and too smart in the open floor.
When it comes to players who like having fun, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
You see his media picture for the 23-24 season. He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Here's Butler after the basket by Franz Wagner. And Butler gets it to go.
When Rozier is seeing the floor that well, makes everything easier for him and his team.
Caldwell Pope against Rozier. Here's Wagner. And got hung up on the dunk. Quite enough elevation there, I guess. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Banchero inside. And finished off by Banchero.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Now Caldwell Pope after Terry Rozier's three-pointer that didn't go. Wagner passes to Banchero. Here is Carter for 3. Caldwell Pope buries it from three-point range. Caldwell Pope's got 5 now.
I think Caldwell Pope has done a nice job developing into a legit deep ball threat.
Here's Adebayo. Nice defense from Wagner.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Caldwell Pope with the screen on Adebayo. And finished off by Banchero.
When Banchero gets in tight, that's how he likes to finish. No layups for this big guy. He's all about the finish.
Here's Hero. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Magic.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me. Not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
On the floor for Miami, the guard set is Rozier and Hero. In the forward spots, it's Butler and Jovic. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. Here's Bitadze. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And Caldwell Pope has improved as a passer. Nice to see that development in his game.
Caldwell Pope against Rozier. Banchero grabs the board. Orlando leading by 4. Caldwell Pope outside. Banchero outside. Kicks it out to Wagner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, the Heat are always a tough-minded bunch. Jimmy Butler says, I just think nobody cares on our team. Make or miss shots, we're going to be who we are because we're not worried about anybody else. So that's what I think it is, the I don't give a darn factor. I'm paraphrasing.
You are G-rated. Hey, thank you, D.A. G.A., when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
Banchero, that's good.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Good. Rozier's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And we continue to see Rozier taking on more responsibility offensively. Nice finish inside.
Wagner passes to Bitadze. A 3-ball. And it's Franz Wagner with the 3. Wagner's got the lead up to 9 now for Orlando.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Hero finds Butler. The kick out to Rozier. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Yeah, you know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this. Get there, get there.
Wagner on the wing. He's covered by Hero. Outside for Caldwell Pope. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Caldwell Pope's got 7.
Caldwell Pope is very comfortable near the rim, cashing in from there.
Here's Rozier, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Here's Banchero. Goes to the reverse layup and puts it in. He's got 12. The Heat trail by 9. And Jovic gets it to go.
It's been great to see Rozier's growth as a passer over the course of his career.
Banchero against Butler. Banchero dishes to Carter. Caldwell Pope kicks to Carter. Back to Caldwell Pope. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. And the Magic lead by 10.
Love the rise and fire approach from KCP. Gotta be impressed with this guy's confidence.
Hero against Wagner. Hero passes to Adebayo. And it's good, 2 points.
And he is no stranger to physical basketball. Adebayo has to deal with plenty of contact down low.
And here's Caldwell Pope. No one, what a play, simply frames it in at the buzzer.
Resourceful move there.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
You know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA has lots of bright lights, maybe too bright for some. And let's turn to the game we've been watching. It was a fantastic first half for Paolo Banchero.
I really like what...
That is more than enough of...
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
At the guard spots, it's Suggs and Anthony. Isaac out there with Gary Harris. And it's De Silva in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Jaquez outside with the drive, and that one is hammered home.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Out to Harris. Suggs passes to Harris. It's another look. The shot, no good. Great defense that time from Jaquez.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
Here's Isaac. Count the basket.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Jaquez right side, inside. Here's Love. It's good. Love's got his first bucket of the night.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Lobs it up for Jaquez. Loses his grip and clanks the alley-oop jam. Isaac left side. Pass to De Silva. Good on the triple. And it's an 11-point Magic lead.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
Suggs with the ball. Robinson picks him up. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And Miami making a change here. Ryan's checked in.
And, you know, right now for me, it's all about confidence as it relates to Isaac. I mean, this guy has the tools to be special. I think he just needs to be more consistent.
Clark, you had a chance to defend a lot of great scores in your time in the NBA.
Yeah, and I did. It wore me out too, partner. I mean, I think the attitude of those guys stands out. Their relentlessness, the skill level obviously was there, but it was the relentless pursuit of the basketball and scoring opportunities. Bernard King, Larry Bird, Alex English, Marcus Johnson was near the tail end of his prime, but he was a problem too. I mean, there were a number of guys in that. Kelly Tripucka, whoo! Yeah, don't make my head spin.
Tries again. Jaquez can't hit.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass to Suggs. Harris dishes to Suggs. To the paint. Jaquez with the steal. To the middle. Here's Richardson. So it's Richardson with the jam.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GM.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
It's Richardson on the wing. He's covered by Suggs. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That is his first foul of the game. Miami with the ball. Down by 12. Jaquez with the bucket.
You know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Pass to Suggs. To the inside. Harris. The shot's good. Harris has got his first bucket in this one.
The inside game of Harris continues to get better. He's effective at finding spots inside to score from.
Robinson kicks to Love. Richardson outside. Here's Jaquez. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
.29 seconds left to play in the third. Richardson against Suggs. Lobbed up there for Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
And so quick off the ground is Isaac. I mean, a huge target for his teammates when he's looking for that lob.
Here's Richardson. Up in time. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Magic lead by 12. And we're just moments away from the start. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth. The guard pair will be Hero and Jaquez. In the post, it's Jovic and Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the small forward.
And contact can't slow Adebayo down. He's not afraid to get physical when he's attacking.
Here's Caldwell Pope. It's stolen by Adebayo. Jaquez with the ball. Defended now by Wagner. Orlando leading by 10. Ben Carroll left side. And Wagner has it in the corner. Jaquez with the steal. Past the Butler to the paint. Butler with the bucket down low.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminded me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
During that last break, I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley said to his team. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Carter, the pass to Wagner. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Wagner forcing the defense to compromise there. A good job forcing the issue inside.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Magic.
This one has been all about effort for them, in my opinion. Hitting the offensive glass hard, getting those extra points off extra possessions. That's big-time work there.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Wagner against Jaquez. Shot clock at 6. Caldwell Pope passes to Wagner. Off the left rim and out.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Banchero is screened for Caldwell Pope. And finished off by Banchero.
Promising sign of things to come with Banchero. Clearly somebody you've got to be excited about.
Hero with it. Picked up by Banchero. Butler from outside. Pass to Adebayo. And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
It's stolen by Carter. Caldwell Pope outside. Kicks it out to Wagner. A three-pointer, no good. The Heat trail by 11. Butler on the wing. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Jovic passes to Jaquez.
2 minutes remaining.
Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Jovic. And the 3-ball is good.
A big man with great touch from deep. Always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Hero against Caldwell Pope. Out to Carter. Wagner outside. Just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Good on the three-point shot.
He's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
Tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat and he was in shock and awe. Now, he's got a big smile on his face.
Outside Butler. .110 left here in the 4th quarter. Caldwell Pope against Hero. Caldwell Pope up top. And he goes in for the dunk.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
And, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Butler on the way. He's covered by Banchero. Oh, and slam it down!
Takeoff! Oh, my goodness!
Did you see that?
How did he do that?
Oh, man.
Oh!
Here's Wagner. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Hey, at 6'11", 245, and nothing extra, the sheer size of Wagner is a problem.
That's good from Wagner.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Marquez against Wagner. Clark, he just rocked the rim.
Insanity on display right there. Wow.
Woo. Pass to Caldwell Pope. So it's Orlando winning this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they execute. Hi, everybody. Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Filling out the wings is Bogdanovich and Hunter. And it's Daniels in at the point guard position. And for the Magic, we've got Paolo Banchero. Wagner is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Wagner, and it's Carter in at the 4. And this early in the season, there are still so many unknowns, Grant.
You're right. You learn a little about each team in the preseason. But once the games count, things really start coming into focus.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Capella. And it's Wendell Carter with the foul. That's his first foul.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3. The rebound by Carter. And here are the Magic now. And going against Atlanta, their first meeting on the year.
And it's no surprise they won the season series last year. They put more talent on the floor.
Well, they were obviously the superior team a year ago, but a lot can change from one season to the next in the NBA. Let's see how this game plays out before we make any rush to judgment as to how they'll fare against each other this year. Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Offensive rebound. Let's go with a 3. Counted from distance. Bogdanovich has got 6.
Bogdanovich has such a nice repeatable motion on his perimeter game. Beautiful 3-ball there.
Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Back to Banchero. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Banchero wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
Here's Daniels. Outside Hunter. Blocked! The Hawks need to get one up here.
Some shrewd defense there by KCP, using solid footwork to stay on the shooter.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Now here's Caldwell-Pope. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. Pass to Banchero. It's stolen by Hunter. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And Johnson is dangerous in the open floor. Got to mark him or you're going to pay the consequences.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, this young Magic roster has chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tied together. It's just organic. They're happy at creating these relationships over time. And it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other. Guys, that's what you want.
Yeah, no question. Something to build on, Alec. Thank you. Now here's Bogdanovich. 6 points for him. Pass to Johnson. From deep. Capella. It's good on the putback.
And I'm just impressed with their effort here early. They've hit the offensive glass so hard.
To the paint. Hunter with the rebound. The Hawks lead by 7. Puts it up. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Bogdanovich has got 8.
Great strides in honing in his shot, looking more and more comfortable on the offensive end is Bogdanovich.
And then Carroll gets it to go.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Capella. Outside Hunter. Clock at 4. Outside Johnson. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Outside Carter. There's the triple. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Banchero. From downtown, drops in the 3. 7 points in the game.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
4-3, hits the trifecta.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Orlando shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. First free throw is good. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. And so it's Bogdan Bogdanovich making things happen for the Hawks. 8 points in. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
It's all about the offensive boards. I mean, they're just a statement about toughness, trying to demoralize your opponent by outworking them, out-hustling them.
Well, they've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break, that'll add to your total in a hurry.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. Filling out the wings is Bogdanovich and Hunter. Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Daniels in at the point. Well, Brent, when it comes to the Hawks, they've struggled to find consistency on the defensive end.
No, B.A., that's not true. They've been consistently bad on the defensive end. I mean, they've been bottom 10 in defense 6 of the last 7 years. The only exception was the year that they made it to the conference finals. So that's just not going to cut it. You got to play both ends.
Bogdanovich from long range. This one for 3. And he can't get that one.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
And you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Caldwell Pope's got 6 points.
Kept moving, never took his eye off the hoop. Caldwell Pope, the grinder of a bucket.
Here's Daniels. And a miss there on the triple. Magic trail by 3. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. All right, a chance to check out the Orlando Magic's upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Sunday, they'll host the Washington Wizards.
And for that game against the Pacers, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
It's Daniels with a drive. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Contavious Caldwell-Pope. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball. Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
Pass to Caldwell-Pope. With the drive. Crafty move. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. It's Johnson with a drive. Hunter passes to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
That's a bad turnover right there. But aside from that one, I think they've done a good job controlling the pace and the ball during the game.
Well, Brent, this is the 8th season for Bogdan Bogdanovich. He's as steady as a metronome, man.
You know, the thing, B.A., I don't think guys appreciate him as much as they should in that off-guard position. He is gritty and competitive. He can shoot the ball. He's willing to take big shots. And I love the pace and competitiveness he plays with.
Caldwell-Pope. Banchero outside. Back to Caldwell-Pope. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Atlanta shooting their 2nd free throw attempt on the night. What a fantastic 2nd year for Paolo Banchero, Grant. A bona fide all-star in Orlando.
Yeah, only their 2nd all-star over the last decade. Paolo was incredible during the playoffs, averaging 27, 9, and 4. That playoff experience is great for him going forward.
Bogdanovich knocked around a little bit there, but sticks with his shot.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. And that one falls for Bogdanovich. And you look at the history of the Hawks. Brent, they've won 1 NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, B.A., tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Atlanta shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. Showing the numbers from last NBA season, the leaders in team steals. 5th best, the Magic.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
That one's off.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
2nd free throw, no good.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the 1st quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
Stolen by Capella. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Here's Johnson. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. In transition, the Magic on the run. Wagner with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. Banchero against Bogdanovich. Banchero no good. Atlanta leading by 8, and they're pushing it up. Pulls up for 3. Bogdanovich, that's good. Bogdanovich has got 15.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Caldwell-Pope. Give him 8 points now. Here's Batase. Out to the right wing. Banchero surveys. Offline with a 3. Here's Hunter. Fires away from way outside. And we finished off 1/2 of play. Hawks ahead. They lead by 11. All right, Alley's ready to go. . She's court. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Take a look at Orlando. You really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason. Yeah, you have.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Atlanta Hawks. And that'll do it for us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, Bogdan Bogdanovic really making a difference here.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
It's Suggs and Anthony at the 1 and the 2. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Gary Harris. And it's De Silva in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Here's Bufkin to the inside. Here's Okongwu. De Silva with a rebound.
Hawks foul. Bufkin. First personal foul. First team foul.
Magic trail by 11. Suggs outside. Driving in. That one goes. Count it. Suggs has got his first 2 points.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside.
Here's Rizachet. The kick out to Nance. Pass to Rizachet. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And out on the wing, Zach Rizachet has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
Here's Bufkin. He's covered by Suggs. Pass to Rizachet. 6 to shoot. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Yeah, great look for Rizachet. Close in, gets it done.
Here's Isaac. Now here's Anthony. Isaac finds Anthony. Now here's Suggs. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver is highly encouraged by the growth of the game. He said, in addition to being the fastest growing sport in the world, we are the #1 participation team sport in the United States. Boys and girls are playing basketball in record numbers. Love to hear it, Brian.
No doubt. The game's in a great place right now, Allie. Thank you. And Atlanta making a change here. Matthews checked in. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. The three from Suggs. Drains the triple. Suggs has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence.
Here's Matthews. To the middle. Here's Okongwu. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Suggs surveys the D. Back to Harris. Pass to Suggs. Launches a three. The rebound by Atlanta.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Matthews passes to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Here's Isaac. From down in the low post, it goes.
And he's a strong man. Isaac, so physical, getting to the bucket.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Matthews. He's covered by Suggs. Picked up by Okongwu. Here's Rizachet. And it's Harris with the rebound. Anthony outside. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Here's De Silva. That three off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Okongwu, the pass to Matthews. The kick out to Nance. They set the pick. Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Rizachet. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Isaac. Magic trail by 11. Here's De Silva. Doesn't go that time. Here's Rizachet. And stolen by Suggs. Here's the break. Here's Isaac. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Isaac's got 4 points in the quarter.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Here's Matthews. He's covered by Suggs. Clock at 6. And Ronnie gets it to go.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
And there's the screen. It's Anthony on the take. And Anthony slams it in.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why well, settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And the dunk by Isaac.
Dude, that's a good way to shrink the deficit. Strong defense turns into easy offense.
The three from Rizachet. And that's not going to go. And so it's Atlanta finishing the quarter with an 8-point. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Magic trail by 8. And the Hawks looking at who they've got. Rizachet out there with Larry Nance. Then there's Onyeka Okongwu, and it's Matthews in at the 1. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Shot clock at 6. Bogdanovich, that's good.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Banchero outside. Wagner finds Banchero. Down low. Kicks it out to Wagner. Caldwell Pope for 3. The rebound by Atlanta. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
On target from range.
And here in the fourth, he's been zeroed in, hitting some big-time buckets.
Here's Daniels. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Bogdanovich passes to Daniels. To the left wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Magic trail by 6. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Kicks it out to Wagner. Fires the 3. And another 3 for Orlando.
Heady offensive player. Once KCP gets a couple to fall, he stays aggressive.
Launches it. Daniels, that one's true. And the Hawks lead by 6.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Hunter against Banchero. Pass to Wagner. Back to Wagner. Second shot opportunity. The kick out to Banchero. Caldwell Pope with it. Pulls it from the top of the key. No good. A bit long that time.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Offensive rebound. Daniels passes to Hunter. Pass to Johnson. He drains it from the right block.
That's a good, solid heads-up play from Hunter. Finds the spot-up ready man.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Banchero outside. Over Hunter. Banchero delivers inside.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Well, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. It's going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
The kick to Hunter. Back to Daniels. Outside Bogdanovich. Over Wagner. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Bogdanovich has got 20 points.
Hey, man, Bogdanovich can play. Someone who wants to score as much as that guy, gotta love it.
Tries a spin move. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Banchero. And he drops it in from the low post. Banchero's got 4 points this quarter.
And stepping up when it's clutch time, that's a very mature play by the young Banchero.
Daniels passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Daniels. The rebound by Carter.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
It's a race against time as they try to go on a run of their own.
Yeah, and right now the clock may be their biggest enemy.
The three from Banchero. The rebound by the Hawks.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Hunter finds Johnson. There's Bogdanovich with the three. Knocks it down from distance. And the Hawks lead by 9.
Well, great shooting off the pass. Get the feet set. Good balance. Bogdanovich dangerous.
And they'll get another chance. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. And Atlanta with possession here. Capella with it. And so it's Atlanta with the W.
That's the end.
Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the
How important? Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. Outside, the wings are Bogdanovich and Hunter. And it's Daniels in at the 1 spot. Outside, Hero. And at this point, Tyler Hero's used to hearing his name in just about every trade rumor that comes along, Stan. I would assume that's got to be a little disconcerting for a player.
It probably is, Kevin, but give him a lot of credit. It never seems to bother him, at least in terms of affecting his play on the floor. He still puts up big numbers. He plays with great confidence. Tyler Hero's an outstanding offensive player.
Daniels, no good.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, you see the flashy handles from Hero. He's not afraid to take chances on offense.
Daniels kicks to Johnson. Pass to Bogdanovich. Takes the 3. Atlanta again missing.
They haven't been able to find their rhythm. That's 3 straight misses now.
Hero scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Daniels passes to Bogdanovich. On the wing, Daniels. Richardson cover. There's the killer 2-handed slam.
Well, Daniels is a tall guard. He can get up with the best of them.
It's been a quick start for Miami. 4-point game. Now, Hero guarded closer.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Shot by Johnson, no good. The Heat have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Richardson the pass to Adebayo. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, that's Bogdanovich's main role on this team. Drill 3.
You know, Stan, it seems like the Hawks have been close to taking that next step now for a couple of years.
It does, Kevin, but we're still waiting, unfortunately. There's talent there, but it hasn't translated into sustained postseason success.
Daniels, no good. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. The offensive rebound. Johnson finds Bogdanovich. From outside the arc, drills the 3-pointer. Bogdanovich has got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Hawks.
Bogdanovich, clearly a problem from deep.
Now, Hero, he's covered by Daniels.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Snatched up. Pass to Hunter. And here's Daniels. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Yeah, selfless play by Hunter to give it up to his man in space.
Outside, Hero. Over to the wing. Here's Adebayo. Up and in on the layup.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Richardson. Daniels passes to Bogdanovich. Now, here's Capella. Back to Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. The Hawks need to get off the shot here. And the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, an action Capella knows well. Using his body to disrupt the defense and carve out some space to score.
Now, Hero. Outside Butler. Poked loose. It's stolen by Johnson. Bogdanovich against Richardson. Bogdanovich passes to Capella, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. The Heat with the lead. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside Butler. 16 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Adebayo with the ball. And guarded by Capella. Butler. And that one clearly. And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call.
And so it's Bogdanovich making highlights for Atlanta. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. We come back right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Hawks, what do you guys think?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
Hero in its shooting guard with Butler at small forward. In the post, it's Jovic and Adebayo. And it's Richardson in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Miami. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple. But I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
Certainly, DA is a two-way threat.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
So, Stan, you can talk about this. We always hear about Heat culture, the Miami franchise, from top to bottom. Everybody is all in and focused in one direction, aren't they?
Yeah, Kevin, I think that is the greatest strength the Heat have had as an organization, is they are all on the same page. And I think they've done it in large part is they have great continuity. If you just look up and down their staff, guys have been there forever. And that allows them to have a very consistent culture.
And teams have tried to copy that, and it's been very hard, hasn't it?
Well, it's been hard because the part they leave out is the consistency part. You can't build that kind of culture when you're making changes with your coaching staff and your front office every 2 to 3 years.
First team foul.
And here are the Heat now. Outside, Hero. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, when Hero gets his offense going, he holds nothing back. He just keeps pouring it on.
The three from Bogdanovich. The shot's good on the assist by Daniel. Bogdanovich has got 15 points.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Here's Richardson. Good work defensively by Capella. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Hawks. They trail by 1. Capella kicks to Johnson. Here is Daniels. Richardson covering. Lets the 3 fly. They get the rebound. Johnson wide open. He fired. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Johnson's got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks. Richardson with it and guarded by Capella. From the arc. Hunter grabs the miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And Stan, here we are watching DeAndre Hunter. What impresses you most about his game?
Well, I like how steady he has been since he came into the league. I like the fact that he's a guy who can make shots but doesn't need the ball a lot. And I especially like, Kevin, that he's just a guy who figures out what needs to be done, and he's willing to do any of it to help his team win.
What a great intangible, right? To shift during a game and, like you said, give the team what they need at that moment. Johnson finds Hunter. High, arcing shot. Gregson's making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021. The Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Here's Hero. Gets to the hoop. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second team foul.
Well, the Miami Heat have always been in contention, Stan, for the East, and you've worked in the organization. Why is that?
Well, look, Kevin, I'll admit to a bit of a bias here, but they have a great coach, maybe the best in the league. He's been there since 2008. That consistency and continuity really helps, and this team expects themselves to win no matter what they go through.
Now here's Butler. He started close. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Butler getting something right at the rim, and he says thank you very much.
Here's Bogdanovich. Stolen away. Here's Jovic. Capella covering. Adebayo down low. Capella's there. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Bogdanovich. Now Capella. Right side, Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. A 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. Here's Hero. He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
Third team foul.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
From deep 3-point territory. Good! Oh, what a shot!
Oh, my gosh. He made that?
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Hawks lead by 2. It's time now. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Get ready for the...
I like their follow-through on the offensive end, not taking the shots and walking away. They're hunting for those second-chance opportunities.
Okay, and now moving on. And that'll do it for...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You gotta like what Tyler Hero has done in this one.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
On the court right now for the Hawks. We've got Matthews. Larry Nance out there with Okongwu. Then there's Reza Shea. And it's Roddy in at the shooting guard position. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know about what Heat culture means. Bam Adebayo says we share the ball, play together, and we know where the shots are going to come from. We're just blessed to have a team like this. Everybody buys in, everybody competes, and everybody wants to get the job done. Kevin, back to you.
They've got great chemistry. Thanks, David. And that one's good. Reza Shea. We've got some talented defensive big men in the league today, Coach. But in your opinion, who would you say is the best rim protector?
Well, Kevin, I would have said Rudy Gobert because people didn't even want to go to the rim and challenge him. Right. Anthony Davis is great. But I'm telling you, the young guy, Victor Wembanyama, I think is the best we've got now.
Isn't he something else, Dan? We've never seen anything like him.
We never have, and I'm not sure we ever will again. And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Pass to Reza Shea. Drops in the layup for 2. Reza Shea has got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, Reza Shea has decent size, and he uses it well that time to put points on the board.
Rozier into the lane. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Now, Reza Shea. He's got 7. Shot clock at 5. Out to the right wing. The tray. Great defense at time from Hake. He'd have gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Love, no luck. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. And this past offseason stand was pivotal for the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, they've been at a crossroads, Kevin, every offseason since their Eastern Conference Finals run in 2021. But after missing out on the playoffs last season, changes seemed inevitable.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Miami no good on that time either.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
And Okongwu has it in the corner. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Reza Shea. Shoots it up. The Hawks again can't hit. So Rozier will bring it up for the Miami Heat. They lead by 1. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. That sets off a 5-game tour for them. Right side Robinson. From 6 away, Okongwu grabs the board. Atlanta has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Matthews, puts the move on. He takes it up and lays it in. And the Hawks lead by 1. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Here's Rozier, and that one, good. Rozier's got 7.
And we'll continue to see Rozier taking on more responsibility offensively. Nice finish inside.
Pass to Reza Shea. He gets it in there. Reza Shea's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. .52 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Nance outside. Reza Shea with it. He's got 9. Count that one. And now a 3-point Atlanta lead.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time. And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? And Matthews kicks to Okongwu. Back to Matthews. Here's Ricochet. He's got 11.
Yeah, if you give Ricochet a chance at the rim, he's going to make you pay.
Matthews against Rozier. Down low. And there's the call on Ricochet. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
9 seconds left here in the third quarter. Outside Robinson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
The Heat have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
And take a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
Fires away from way outside, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And as we conclude the third quarter, and now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. We've got Duncan Robinson, also Terry Rozier out there. Jaime Jaquez is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Highsmith in at the power forward position. It's the group on the floor for Miami. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition's been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
Here's Daniels, and the layup falls. Daniels has got it all tied up now for Atlanta.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Richardson kicks to Hero. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over.
Daniels dishes to Bogdanovich. Tipped away and stolen by Richardson. Hero passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, Adebayo usually has the advantage over other bigs when it's time to run.
Here's Bogdanovich. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got 0 quitting now.
Outside Butler. Look at the distance. Jimmy buckets.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Here is Daniels. Richardson covering. Daniels kicks to Bogdanovich. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Heat leading by 5. Richardson attacking. Adebayo down low. Covered by Johnson. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Shoots over Hero. And it's Bogdanovich. Again missing. Now the Heat with it. They're on a 12-4 run. And Butler gets it to go.
Well, look, you can't give Butler these lanes to the rim. He's explosive on the attack.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here,
Oh, that was some power on that dunk.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Team foul.
There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. Butler kicks to Hero. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Here's Bogdanovich. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Outside, Hero. 1:07 left in the game. Atlanta with the rebound. And here is Capella. Pass to Hunter. Hawks passing it around. Daniels with it. Johnson with a screen on Richardson. Daniel. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Now that one is his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Outside Butler. 15 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Clock at 6. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And so it's Miami winning this one. A confident win, and one where they clearly... Thank you for that, David. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season.
It's Thursday. Thursday night, and the starting lineup for the Magic. Contavious Caldwell-Pope out there with Franz Wagner. Then it's Wendell Carter. Then there's Banchero, and it's De Silva in at the 4. And for the Heat, Jovic and Bam play together inside. Hero and Jaquez Jr., they man the backcourt. And it's Butler in at the 3. Very early in the season, but a lot of excitement still in the air, Grant.
No question, B.A. I mean, the fan base will usually carry it until their team is mathematically eliminated. Fans in this league are so passionate about their teams, and that's one of the things that makes the NBA so great.
On the attack, Hero.
Oh, Hero definitely has some tricks up his sleeve.
Caldwell-Pope with it. Pass to Banchero. On the take. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
He will muscle his way down the lane. Watch out when Banchero comes tumbling by.
Hero against Caldwell-Pope. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there. The result is an emphatic jam.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
And Grant, the Heat, last season, retiring Udonis Haslam's number 40.
Yeah, he played his entire two-decade career in his hometown of Miami. And for all of his contributions on the court, what he meant to this organization off the floor was just as important.
The ability to score on the drive. Butler wastes little time tearing to the hoop.
Banchero the screen. Here's Wagner. And he jams it home with authority.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Now here's Hero. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Yeah, busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
Spins. Outside, Caldwell-Pope. There's the 3. Nails it from 3.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
Caldwell-Pope against Hero. Outside Jaquez. Jovic. Misses the 3.
Just their first miss of the night. They've been aggressive, and they've been proficient.
Pass to De Silva. Banchero outside. Now here's Caldwell-Pope. The layup off target.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
The shot by Butler, no good.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Wagner, the pass to Carter. Wagner against Hero. Wagner inside. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now. Jaquez against Caldwell Pope. Shoots inside. Stolen by Carter. Orlando leading. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Heat. All right, let's use this time to check out the teams with the most steals last year. 5th, Orlando.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
Butler surveying the floor. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler. Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
Love the rise and fire approach from KCP. Gotta be impressed with this guy's confidence.
Right side, Butler. Here's Jaquez going inside, and that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Here's De Silva. The three-pointer off the mark. And here's Adebayo. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Trailing by 2. And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Now here's Wagner. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Wagner able to bounce to the rack and throw it down, and he'll do so just about any time he has the opportunity.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
I'll tell you what, he has as much lift as anyone in the game.
Man, just explosive leaping ability and the creativity in the air. Wow.
Yeah, the fans are going to get their money's worth for sure when he's on the court, no matter which team they're rooting for.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And that one's good. Jovic. And that'll tie this game up.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
For 3, Caldwell Pope. Rebounded by Jovic. Outside Butler. Adebayo up top. Pass to Jovic. Back to Adebayo. No good. Would have counted had it gone. Tyler Hero has been on display for the Miami Heat. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on Miami so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the court for Orlando, we've got Wendell Carter, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope out there with Wagner. Then there's Banchero, and it's De Silva in at the 4. And the Magic surprising many league-wide, Clark, with how they've broken through.
And the way they're winning, I might add. I mean, rugged physical defense is their identity and calling card. Not necessarily what you expect to see from a young team, B.A.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Jaime Jaquez Jr. was excited to join his favorite player, Jimmy Butler, on the Heat. He told me, I loved watching Jimmy because he's a complete player and he leaves everything on the floor. He's a winner, and that's the type of player I want to be. And for his part, Butler said he is so confident and he knows what it takes to win. Brian, there's no higher compliment.
You're right about that, Allie. Thanks. Orlando with the ball. Miami making their last shot. Here's Banchero. Whoa! Emphatic finish from Banchero.
And this is why you must push Banchero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
Hero against Caldwell Pope. Hero right side. And Kentavious Caldwell Pope picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Jovic. Back to Adebayo. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Jovic. Three-pointer.
You see defensively, Carter with really good instincts. I mean, he moves his feet well, and of course, he gives you plenty of size at that position.
Banchero with a screen on Hero. Caldwell Pope. The pass to Banchero. To the paint. Here's Carter. Kicks it out to Wagner. Oh, he misses the dunk. The steal. The kick out to Banchero. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Well, Clark, we hear coaches often say, trust your teammates. Why is that sometimes a challenge?
Well, you know, when you talk about passing the basketball, there's got to be a level of trust and confidence that where you pass it to is going to produce some fruit, and that it might come back to you if that's the best play. And then defensively, you can't be good defensively without communicating and trusting one another to cover for each other in the defensive scheme that you're playing.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Wagner on the wing. Pass to De Silva. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Butler with the ball. Wagner picks him up, and it's Butler with the jam.
Blazing speed on display from Butler. Superb at finding a way to get behind the defense in transition and taking what he gets.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And he sinks the second.
What I love about Jimmy Butler, there's a lot to like, but he brings it every night. His consistency and toughness and production, plays with passion, leads his team well. Love that throwback mentality of his.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. He has 6. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Hero on the wing. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Now Hero. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. You know, Clark, something Kentavious Caldwell Pope brings, that championship experience.
And every championship team has a guy like KCP, a guy who can make shots, who's always there, ultra reliable, plays both ends, doesn't step out of his role, and all he does is help you win championships. I love watching guys like that contribute in a meaningful way to championship teams. And he's a fun guy to watch because he does his job at a high level pretty much every night.
Oh, got that one up quick. De Silva's got 5 points now this quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Magic.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Butler's shot is good.
He's starting to find himself out there now. You know, he's taking much better shots here in the second quarter.
30 seconds left to play in the half. And here's Caldwell Pope. His last outing, we saw him score 13. Three-pointer. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now here's Hero. Tightly guarded. Now here's Jaquez. No good on the buzzer beater. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Magic. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready.
You take a look at Orlando. They don't get their home opener until next game. But tonight, they start this new season on the road.
Circling back to our featured game, the Miami Heat find themselves in a pretty even matchup.
Their focus on defense has been inconsistent.
Appreciate you joining.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Without question, Jimmy Butler displaying his skills today.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing. Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
They've got Duncan Robinson. He's out there with Alec Burks. Kevin Love out there with Josh Richardson. And it's Highsmith in at the 4 slot. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie. Orlando shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And, you know, right now for me, it's all about confidence as it relates to Isaac. I mean, this guy has the tools to be special. I think he just needs to be more consistent.
Now here's Burks. Here he goes. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs. Miami shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. And that one misses. Harris against Robinson. Harris misses. Heat trail by 5. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Here's Richardson. Pass to Love. Over Wagner. Harris against Robinson. Love a screen on Harris. It's stolen by Isaac. Anthony outside. And he's going for the lob. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for.
Neither did the defense.
Now here's Burks. And stolen by Anthony. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game. Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And the Heat with some changes. Bryant, he's checked in for Highsmith. And it's Christopher in for Burks. Orlando again missing. Heat trail by 7. And stolen by Suggs. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Buries it from 3. Suggs has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. One thing this team loves about Jalen Suggs, he is one tough guard, Clark.
Hey, he was the state football player of the year in high school. And you don't just forget about how to be tough when you've done what he's done on the gridiron. And it translates extremely well to the hardwood. I think he's one of the better on-ball defenders in the league right now.
Here's Robinson. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Check out the handles. A spin move like that is how you lose the nearest defender.
Suggs surveys the D. Takes it inside. Pass to Anthony. Yep, that one goes.
The pick and roll is all about creating options. I like the decision there on the pass by Suggs.
And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus. Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Now here's Bryant. No points so far.
On defense, Isaac uses his length well. The shooter really has a tough time escaping his presence.
Anthony finds Wagner. Anthony outside. Picked by Isaac. Here's Suggs. 6 to shoot. Back to Isaac. The 3. Rebound Miami. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Miami shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Anthony going up top. Don't let his size fool you, folks. Cole's got some hops.
There's 1:34 left in the 3rd quarter. Back to Christopher. With the drive. Outside Robinson. That one goes in. Robinson's gotten 4 this quarter.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Harris passes to Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Surveying the floor, Gary Harris recognizes when his teammates have open looks and gets it to him.
Here's Bryant. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there. Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Anthony in the post. Working on Robinson. Suggs left side. Outside Richardson. Outside Robinson. Pass to Christopher. Back to Robinson. He takes it in. Basket counts. Robinson's got 6.
Not putting his head down. He continues to produce with the team trailing.
Suggs outside. Now Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And so it's And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. 4th quarter on the court for the Magic. We've got Banchero. Wagner is out there with Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Then it's Wendell Carter. And it's De Silva in at the 4-man position. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. A line change here for Miami. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And Contavious Caldwell-Pope picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Adebayo passes to Butler. Pass to Jovic. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Second chance effort. De Silva with a rebound. Orlando leading by 9. Banchero outside. 4th quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Here's De Silva. Connects from downtown.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision.
And stolen by Banchero. Inside. Here's Carter. Pass to De Silva. Fires for 3. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Butler gets all the way to the cup.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Here's De Silva. Carter inside. Hounded by Adebayo. Banchero against Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Banchero outside. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Itaquez on the wing. To the middle. And finished off by Adebayo.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
Wagner with a screen on Hero. Here's Caldwell Pope. And he converts the layup. And the Magic lead by 10.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level. Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And stolen by Banchero. And he lobs it up to the rim. Stolen by Hero. And here comes the break.
That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does. Well, he couldn't help himself, couldn't resist. That really was a spectacular.
Bam! Paolo, what execution!
I mean, did you see the strength and force? I mean, that's what puts Banchero ahead.
Caldwell Pope against Hero. Butler on the wing. Pass to Jovic. Clock at 6. Now here's Adebayo. He's checked by Carter. Lets it fly. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Carter's got 4 rebounds now. Shoots it from the corner. That one's wide left.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall. You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Wagner with it. Here's De Silva. No good on the triple.
This has not been his best quarter. You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing.
Oh, my goodness!
Anything in the bag on that one.
Yeah!
Bring it home. Send it in. Throw it down.
Carter, good.
Rustling feathers inside. Carter Jr. getting to the bucket one way or another, not to be denied.
Stolen by Carter. Pass to Banchero. Stolen by Hero.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game. Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Wagner with a steal. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Stripped away. In transition, here they come. Wagner with a steal. Here's Caldwell Pope. And Hero grabs the board. And so Orlando takes the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes.